Physio room. Just wanted to come and talk to you today a little bit about engaging your pelvic floor, engaging your core with functional activities. I've been working through this with a lot of different people, 4 different activities, getting that pelvic floor to kick on, getting your lower core muscles to kick on, and then translating that into the exercises, the activities that you're already doing versus having to get on a table, on a mat, do some very basic core exercises that don't necessarily translate into the load or the work that you're doing with your big activities. So a couple of physical therapists who treat women's health pelvic floor therapy surveyed some CrossFit athletes to talk about when did they have incontinence issues. The big 3 things that they had incontinence issues with were jumping rope or skipping, box jumps, and then running in that order of occurrence. Now, all of them have impact as a common denominator. So today we're going to talk about box jumps and how to utilize engaging your pelvic floor, engaging your transverse abdominis, and then utilizing your breath to prevent incontinence or to work through some incontinence issues. First, kind of talk through, works with a lot of people of engaging your pelvic floor. This is going to be what a lot of people call a Kegel. Not always my favorite thing for everybody who's having issues. We definitely want to see kind of work through that. And oftentimes we're contracting way too hard. So it's a very gentle contraction. And then just kind of pulling that forward into your hip bones, bringing them together to engage. The way you want to utilize this for a box jump is then exhaling upon impact. If we think of our core as a canister of your pelvic floor on the bottom, your diaphragm on the bottom or on the top, and then transverse abdominis in the front and your multifidus in the back, that's going to create this box. It's going to be kind of moving like this as a piston while you're moving. When we're not moving like that and you kind of get this type of motion, then as you're breathing out, you're also bearing down on your pelvic floor, and that's where you're going to have issues with incontinence. We want to make sure that pelvic floor, those lower abs are engaging as you breathe out so you have support through the motion. So with box jumps, you're going to start. Take your preparatory breath, let everything relax down. Get set into your position, then either with kind of holding your breath, pausing on that exhale, or breathing out a little bit as you jump, you're going to do your jump, and then upon impact at the box is where you want to give that quick exhale out to be able to make sure everything is kind of pulling up together, that you don't have that moment of bearing down, thinking you're kind of contracting everything, that then putting pressure onto your bladder, not having the control of that. So I'll show you a little bit of what that's going to look like. You're going to take your deep breath in, relax everything. You can blow out as you get into position. Deep breath in again. And you can hear I kind of exaggerated that exhalation at the top when I landed, but that's going to make sure everything is kind of engaged through there. So one more time, it's going to look like, and then when I hit, everything is nice and controlled. I don't have to worry about any issues through there. So if you're noticing any incontinence issues, if you're having troubles with box jumps, don't feel supported, or any jumping type of activity, you want to be able to increase your height with that jump, give us a call. Would love to see you kind of work through how to get that pelvic floor to engage, how to get all your core muscles to engage. I'd love to see you. Have a great day, everyone.